Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. I'm your teacher Nasir Iqbal, and today I have come up with two other confusing words, lie and lay. Apparently, they are not confusing when they are used in their first form. It is quite clear that when they are used in their first form, they are not as confusing as when they are used in their past form and past participle. It means when they are used in their second form and in their third form, they become very confusing. So in order to remove this confusion of yours when you particularly want to use them in second form and in third form, I have planned this lecture of today. So first we tackle with lie. Lie, I tell you, is simultaneously a verb and it is an intransitive verb. Intransitive verb means that it does not need, it does not require an object, it takes only a subject and the verb lie and the sentence is quite complete. It has no need of an object. That is why these type of verbs are called intransitive. And in some sentences, lie can also be used as a noun, right? Lie is also a noun. So first I focus myself on this verb lie and later on I'll discuss lay. So for the time being you forget about lay and you pay heed to lie. Lie verb has two meanings. Lie verb has two meanings. One meaning has been told to you by your teachers right from the 6th class, from 7th, from 8th class, means to say something untruth. Lie means to say something untrue. It means in Urdu we say jhoot bolna. Lie means to say something untrue, means jhoot bolna. Right? When you use the verb lie as saying something untrue or jhoot bolna, it is an intransitive verb. For example, if I write a sentence, he lies, वो झूठ बोलता है, ठीक है, वो झूठ बोलता है. इसकी अब सेकंड फॉर्म और थर्ड फॉर्म, इट्स पास्ट फॉर्म एंड past participle forms are pretty easy. They are lied and lied. And let me tell you, such verbs whose second form and third form means past and past participle forms are formed with just adding ed. They are called regular verbs. So it is a regular verb when it means झूठ बोलो और टू से समथिंग अनट्रू. ये रेगुलर फिर इसको हम वर्ब कहते हैं. और इंट्रांजिटिव वर्ब इस बुनियाद पर हम इसको कहते हैं बिकॉज इट डज नॉट नीड एन ऑब्जेक्ट, इट रिक्वायर्स नो ऑब्जेक्ट. राइट? ही लाइज, एंड इफ यू वांट टू राइट इट्स पास्ट फॉर्म यू मे राइट ही लाइड. उसने झूठ बोला. He lied. उसने झूठ बोला. And if you want to use its past participle form, right? Third form इसकी अगर आप यूज करना चाहते हैं तो आप लिख सकते हैं he has lied. उसने झूठ बोला है. Right? He lies. ठीक है? He lied और he has lied. और आप ऐसे भी लिख सकते हैं कि he is lying. ये हम प्रेजेंट पार्टिसिपल फॉर्म इसको कहते हैं और कुछ ग्रामेरियंस इसको फोर्थ फॉर्म ऑफ द वर्ब भी कहते हैं। ही इज लाइंग, इसका मतलब है वो झूठ बोल रहा है, या ही वॉज लाइंग, वो झूठ बोल रहा था। सो इसकी फर्स्ट फॉर्म लाई, इसकी सेकंड फॉर्म लाइड और इसकी थर्ड फॉर्म भी लाइड है। इसको आप डायरेक्ट अगर आप वर्ब के तौर पर यूज करना चाहें तो यू कैन राइट लाई इन दिस फैशन, राइट? नाउ I tell you how this lie verb can be used as noun, and I believe you are more familiar with lie as a noun because you have been told right from your childhood that with lie generally people use he tells a lie. He tells a lie. A is must with this lie, and this a makes it a noun. Tells here is verb. In previous sentences we used lie as a verb. Directly the verb comes soon after the subject. So in previous sentences we wrote he lied or he lies. Now I have changed lie from verb to noun and wrote a sentence, he tells a lie. So here the verb is tell and lie becomes a noun. This was your first introduction with the word lie, and this sort of sentence is not something new or informative for you, but the previous sentences in which lie is used as a verb, its first form and its second form and its third form. Now I come to the second meaning of lie. Let me rub it off and tell you the second meaning of lie. The second meaning of lie is to be in a flat condition. When I am standing before you and if I lie on bed, means if I place myself in a flat condition on bed, it means to lie. lie दूसरे वर्ब के तौर पर इसका मतलब है लेटना। इसका क्या मतलब है? लेटना। तो लेटता भी बंदा खुद ही है, तो this verb too in the sense of लेटना is also an intransitive verb, means it requires no object, right? But here I tell you that its second form and third form is quite confusing. Here people get confused. I tell you, he lies in his bed. He lies in his bed. वो अपने बिस्तर पर लेट जाता है. He lies in his bed. Right? इसकी फर्स्ट फॉर्म lie है और इसकी सेकंड फॉर्म वो ले है. वो ये वाला ले नहीं है, वो अलहदा से ले है. मसलन मैं ऐसे लिख देता हूं, इसको मैं मिटा दूं और फिर मैं इसकी सेकंड और थर्ड फॉर्म आपके सामने लिखता हूं. They lay in bed every night. ठीक है, they lay in bed every night means वो हर रात को बिस्तर पर लेटते हैं. लाई जब लेटना के माना में इस्तेमाल होगा तो फिर इसकी सेकंड फॉर्म क्या होगी? ले. दे ले इन बेड एवरी नाइट. ठीक है, इसका मतलब फिर ये हो जाएगा. इसकी सेकंड फॉर्म है ले और थर्ड फॉर्म क्या है? लेन. याद रहेगी. लाई लेटना फर्स्ट फॉर्म, ले सेकंड फॉर्म और लेन इसकी थर्ड फॉर्म. व्हेन इट मीन्स टू बी फ्लैट ऑन द बेड मीन्स लेटना के सेंस में जब ये आएगा तो इसकी फर्स्ट फॉर्म लाई, सेकंड फॉर्म ले एंड थर्ड फॉर्म लेन. मसलन मैं थर्ड फॉर्म में अब आपके सामने इसको यूज कर रहा हूं. इसी के आप ऐसे लिख लें. They have requires the third form. They have lain in bed. So they have lain in bed. वो बिस्तर पर लेट चुके हैं means they are in a flat position in their bed. They have lain their bed. Now you see this verb in the sense of being in a flat position in bed or on sofa or on ground. This verb is also intransitive means it doesn't require any object. So we have discussed the verb lie in its two meanings. The first meaning is jhoot bolna and its second and third form are lied and lied. They are pretty easy, but its second meaning when it means letna or to be in a flat position on bed, on ground, on sofa, its second and third forms are lay and lain. And now I will come to discuss the verb lay. It has many meanings, but I will simply tell you its one meaning, and apart from this one meaning I will introduce two or three some other meanings, but I will not go into the deep discussion in order to avoid further confusion on your part. Well, dear students, having discussed the verb lie and its two meaning in great detail, now I take up the verb lay. Lay is a verb, but it is transitive verb. It is transitive verb. Transitive verb is a verb that requires an object. Transitive verbs means a verb that requires an object. Lie in its both meanings was a verb which was intransitive and which required no object, but you will see here we use an object, subject, verb and object, right? Lay in English means to put something down. To put something down, किसी चीज को रखना. For example, I have this marker in my hand, and if I lay it there, मैंने इसको रखा. Now I picked it back, picked it up in my hand. अब मैंने इसको दोबारा उठा लिया. Lay means रखना. मैं इधर लिख भी देता हूं आपके लिए. Lay means रखना. It is in its simplest form. It means rakhna, though it has some other meanings, and I will just give you 2-3 meanings of lay towards the end of my lecture, but I will leave the rest of its investigation for you, its research for you to search this word into dictionary, to look up this word into dictionary. Lay means rakhna. It is a verb and it is transitive. And its second form is laid and its third form is also laid. It means it is a regular verb. A regular verb is a verb whose second form and third form are made with adding ed or d. And irregular verb is a verb that doesn't take ed or d as second and third form, but like write. Write is a verb, write, wrote, written. So this sort of verbs are called irregular verbs, like sit, sat, sit, right? So this type of verbs are called irregular. So lay is a regular verb. It is used, its second form is laid and its third form is also laid. If I write examples, he laid his book on the table. उसने अपनी किताब को मेज पर रखा. This book is the object. This book is the object. This on the table is an adverbial phrase. I will discuss adverbs and adverbial phrase and clauses later on when I will take up parts of speech. He laid his book. That is enough. उसने अपनी किताब को मेज पर रखा. नेक्स्ट सेंटेंस इस ये मैंने सेकंड फॉर्म में यूज किया है. अगर मैं इसको फर्स्ट फॉर्म में यूज करूं तो ही lays his cell phone. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, वो अपने सेल फोन को रख देता है. वो अपने सेल फोन को रख देता है. He laid his book, ये सेकंड फॉर्म हो गई. और if I use it in third form, I can write he has laid his bag on the table. When you come back from your schools and colleges and universities, you lay down your bag somewhere in the home. He has laid his bag on the table. उसने मेज पर अपने बैग को रख दिया है. So here laid is used in the third form, here laid is used in the second form, and here lays is used in its first form. Now, as promised, I give you just two examples or three examples of lay that is used in different meanings, but its most common meanings is this rakhna, to put something down. इसको हम इस तरीके से भी यूज करते हैं कि he laid great importance, he laid great importance on this issue. उसने इस मसले को ज्यादा अहमियत दी. So, इस तरीके से भी ले का मीनिंग है. ठीक है. एंड दूसरी मैं बात करूं तो मैं कहूं कि he has, थर्ड फॉर्म में मैं यूज कर रहा हूं, laid stress on hard work. उसने मेहनत करने पर जोर दिया है. उसने मेहनत पर जोर दिया है. He has laid. और इसके थर्ड मीनिंग वो ये भी है, मुर्गी का अंडे देना. ले, राइट. ये मतलब भी इसका है. तो इसके और भी मीनिंग्स हैं. ही ले आउट, जब हम इसको फ्रेजल वर्ब्स के तौर पर यूज करते हैं, ले आउट मीन्स बिछाना, बखेरना, सामने रखना. इस सेंस में भी यूज होता है. बट दैट इज अप टू यू to find out its different meanings because this is a YouTube lecture and it needs to be short. That is why I leave this topic here. And I thank you, my little angelic student Ahmad Ali, who is standing behind this camera and who is rendering me great service. And it is he who is instrumental in making my lectures reach you, and you listen to them and you improve your English. So I am thankful, Ahmad Ali, to you. And if you like my lectures, kindly share them and subscribe my channel. I am thank you very much.